we're gonna fight the tree? It seemed like the tree was chill. I don't really understand why we feel the need to start going against the tree. The tree's fine in my books. Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today I'm looking at TinyShot, a game that would have just come out today. The entire premise here, the entire idea, shamelessly, unabashedly, is what if Ed McMillen made like a platform shooting roguelike? That's kind of what I've gathered. The character obviously looks like Isaac. And I guess basically any of Ed's work. He signed a contract with the devil. In every conceivable sense of things, this is
Tiny.
Here we go. Even more so than I was prepared for.
He lives in his own bubble. He didn't enjoy talking to others, nor doing what they do. He preferred taking pictures with his little camera. That caused people to make fun of him.
So near to solving the
which
cube.
kept hurting Tiny. Until one day, he decided to pick up his stuff and leave, searching for a new life. On his way, he stumbled into the devil's shelter. The devil lost his other horn in a fight with a demon, so he offered a deal. A contract for getting the horn back equals love and fame for Tiny. Well, Tiny took the deal and decided to go into this dark path searching for love and acceptance.
It's not quite as iconic, I suppose. Well, you've seen it once before. Like, there's nothing really truly different between that and what we see at the beginning of The Binding of Isaac. Even like the fonts and things are lifted straight from the game. So I'll try to stop drawing comparisons to it because it's the point. It's not like, oh, they could have made it different. They didn't want to. They didn't try to. You finished 0% of the game. You still have 100% of the way to go. Normal difficulty, start the game with 50 souls, 15 bullets, 5 bombs, 3 lives. I don't know what any of that means, so I just go ahead and start. Naked. Naked is the character's name, I guess. I don't know, that's kind of funny. If you were going to name him like Ivan or something like that, then yeah, just make fun of the fact that he's a nude boy. Isaac would have played out very differently, I think, if he just had a gun at any time, you know? I didn't mean to drop a bomb. Even just having spider enemies. I tell myself that I'm gonna try to not draw attention to it too repeatedly, but it's kind of difficult when it's so in your face at all times. I don't know how I'm gonna climb up top there. I kind of like the look of some of the character designs here. Like, that looks a bit more like something I've seen in, I think his name is Blackthorn's games. So there's like, no matter how much you try to imitate anyone's art style, you can't really help it. You're going to eventually take on, or your art is going to incorporate some of its own stuff, you know, just automatically. I need like a tutorial or something. I have no idea what I'm doing. It seemed like every time I jumped, I was dropping a bomb. And I obviously don't want that. Grapple. I have a grapple option. There's a tutorial. Ooh, swords, melee weapons. I'm in the underworld. You can call me Tiny. So his name's not just Naked. We're gonna try to fight Xenos, the monster who stole the horn from Satan. You do have this jump dash, and you can keep using it, so there's a lot of aerial control as that recharges, even while you're in the air. I don't know if that's just for the tutorial, because it seems maybe like a little too limitless almost. The heavy shotgun, that is what ammo looks like, apparently, where it's like a continuous stream of new ammo. Keep an eye out for enemies, supplies, and portals. So the compass can be turned on and off. I'll probably end up leaving it on. I suppose I'm a tad more prepared. That jump boost recharges very frequently. It's very much not a concern. And these little points on the branches are the things you grapple to, as long as you're near enough to them. And I suppose I conduct, it felt too formal, the entire battle just within this one screen. I'm not moving through different areas. I'm not really dungeon crawling. Ooh, I am taking lots of damage though. That's not... There's projectiles falling all over the ground. That's a big part of what's working against me here. Okay. There's so many projectiles. And I used up all my ammo very quickly. Bouncing off of those bomb guys to explode them though. That's a good trick. I'll keep that in mind and try to do it intentionally now and again. You only get like 15 bullets at a time, so it's not a lot. 25 souls? This feels a little bit risk of rain to have this. You will earn double what you make. So any money that would come in is getting doubled. Any souls, I suppose they would be. God, there's so many projectiles. And they're kind of a little bit hard to see when they're flying at you along the ground like that. Oh, dang it. You can't pick up additional ammo. It maxes out at 15, so I'm stuck with what I got there. Stinky fish, starting to fill out some of my inventory, queuing up all sorts of silly, wacky, fun time items. There was something on the ground there, right? Yeah, there he is. Break time. I will choose F. Okay, I gotta hold it. Just swords, extra damage. I'm guessing those are basically just stats. Probably I just do more damage. Something simple like that. Ooh, treasure chest. Lives up. I got, is that health or actual lives? Ooh, more. Jetpack. Jump higher than ever. Really, I haven't been doing a lot of jumping. I kind of forgot it was a thing because I just end up doing the speed boosting everywhere because that's pretty dang effective. Then it starts to make it feel not particularly worth it to do other things. Oh, we got a couple different bomb enemies. I kind of want you guys all to back off for a minute though. Faster stamina recovery. Oh god. You just end up hugging right up against an enemy like that and take damage so quickly. I think like it was continuously knocking damage off of me rather than giving me a window of invincibility. The game is unforgiving in this way. It's worthwhile to keep the compass on. When you're jumping around in the air like that, it's easy to lose track of where anything actually is. And then if I, drop down and can feel confident that there's not something down below that's gonna try and get me. Okay there, little poops. Now we're talking full Ed McMillen. There wasn't enough poops in the game up until that point to remotely consider this Ed influenced. It's an incredibly important aspect of all things McMillen. I guess I should hop back down on the ground so I can keep an eye out for treasure chests and things like that. I will go S this time. To the store I go. How limited am I going to be by the amount of money I have? And also, just a little bit curious, I guess I can give him a chat. There's a picture of Ed on the wall and Super Meat Boy. I don't know if these guns are temporary or like permanent additions, I'm kind of curious about some of the other art on the wall. That's, I don't know, Mopey Satan band album cover Satan once he started his solo career. Hello, Tiny, how can I help you? Sell me things for cheaper than you're currently offering so I can actually afford them. I need me some good weapon. You're in the right place. Take a look. Thanks, Piggy. One thing that I dislike and I feel the need to point out is when I hit E, it just skips the dialogue rather than filling the rest of the dialogue and a second E being a skip, or like hold E or something. It's very, very easy to end up skipping dialogue in this game. Alright, send me back. I guess I'm ready. Enemies will lose their opacity. That sounds bad. I would like to be able to see enemies, I think. Oh, it's 100 to buy this one. Ooh, chest in the distance, though. I gotta go for it. Time's a wasting. Yeah, what the heck? I'm heavily against this. This seems like not the sort of thing I want. How do I get rid of it? Am I just stuck with it now? Now and again, some of the things you acquire are negative. There are definitely tiers of items in Isaac or in most roguelikes. It's pretty rare to just have straight up negative power-ups there that Spider got within like an inch of me, because I didn't see he got closer than an inch. That was extra close there with that little dive bomb move he pulled. But I feel like I missed that one, or nearly missed it, because of the opacity change. I'm trying to activate that bomb character without wasting ammo. Seems strategic. That's me, Mr. Strategy. I have no plans whatsoever other than that. It's my one move. And that I deserved that. That was my own recklessness catching up with me, you know? The constant need to go chase down these little ammo bundles. I'm not quite sure what I think of it. It's like the game requires you to fire bullets so aggressively that you just run out immediately, and then I have to start hopping around the map just to go find ammo. And I get it. It's supposed to be limiting, and I guess I should be working towards it while I'm shooting, not, you know, in the off beats. Like shoot, then go explore. It should be both happening at once. But I don't know. I don't feel there's not a lot in the game motivating that. I understand it's how it's meant to be, and even so, I barely bring myself to do it that way, you know? Those last couple guys are really holding us back. Ooh. You will earn double of what you make. That's my second dead fish. White contract, +1 bomb, but -3 bullets. I really need those bullets, man. Don't take those away. It's all I got. I got very little things going on in my life, and having max ammo was one of them. And you just went and shat all over that, didn't ya? Wake up. The Forest Guider. Who has the courage to wake me up? Well, I do. Oh, it's been a while since I saw someone with your size standing next to me. It might be the last time, too. We're gonna fight the tree? It seemed like the tree was chill. I don't really understand why we feel the need to start going against the tree. The tree's fine in my books. Oh, okay. He's still injured. Okay, jump more. Oh my god. I gotta remember to make use of the jump and then start dashing. I feel like I'm trying to rely on dashing only, and that doesn't get you very far. Okay. I would love to kill this boss. That would make me feel so good about myself. Dang it. The ammo always. Okay, but at the same time, it kind of seems like if I just hang out on that far end there, I'm quite fine. And then otherwise, if I just kind of maintain some high jumps, if I just kind of fight from up here, I managed to dodge that attack too. See, I'm even feeling confident enough to jump in there all risky like. Just drop down in between his spiky fingies to grab what I need. See, I'm so confident in my ability to conduct this boss battle that I'm busting out silly phrases like fingies. That's the level of threat that I feel that you are. You're just a big dumb tree, and I'm a baby boy. And if it came down to it in ultimate combat, ultimate showdown, baby boy versus giant tree, how would your money not be on naked baby boy? Yeah, that's what I get for the confidence. Get back on your tiny feet. Main menu. Is there somewhere I spend the souls, perhaps? Tiny log? Golden apple? Sign the contract? The tiny log. Wow, okay, I can see... this is kind of lame to me almost, that I can see all of the items even though I haven't acquired them. I kind of prefer that you learn about them as you acquire them. And I don't really know what good selecting them is. No, don't get it. I think this is the developer. He found the developer of the game he was missing for a while. The game has a strong aesthetic, but it's hard to give it credit for that when the point is that it's borrowing someone else's style. The gameplay is kind of frantic. Enemies came in waves. I was not really learning the different enemy types. They mostly all just kind of floated towards you at a similar speed. Some of them shot projectiles, but mostly they didn't. There's a lot of cool effects applied throughout. Seemingly there's quite a few weapons and power-ups and things, but I think it's all kind of less than the sum of its parts. I get it, it's neat, it's a fun homage because it still stands as its own unique game, but I think it was probably held back by trying so hard to be something else and to imitate another developer's style and gameplay. I don't know if I could really recommend this one. If you're the world's biggest Ed McMillen fan and you thought that the zipping around looked fun, then maybe check it out. But I basically didn't need the jump or the grapple. Like, my skill set just was limited by the game itself. There was no need for a lot of the things it was introducing. I think that means it could probably use some more time in the oven to figure some of that out. The game is out now. You can check it out for yourself. I will provide links in the description. You guys let me know what you think of TinyShot. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.